What is up, my beloved Dirty South Gyms? How you guys doing? I want to talk to you guys really quickly. I don't want to waste too much of your time about the coronavirus, what you can do, what we're doing, and what you can expect us to do moving forward, and what I need you to do, some things I need you to do as well. And just kind of put you guys at ease about what's going on here, and hopefully let you know that we are not going anywhere. We're going to be right here through this whole thing, just like we are with the darn hurricanes. We're gonna take this the same way. So what can you do is the first thing I want to address. There's a lot of things that you guys can be doing to help us out, to help minimize this impact as a community in general, but as a gym community. The first thing is washing your hands. I'd like everybody to start washing their hands on the way in when you first get to the gym and on the way out. So wash your hands on the way in and on the way out to keep yourself from bringing anything in, and if you do pick up anything, to keep you from taking it out as well. We always wipe down the equipment when we're done using it. We just need to be extra vigilant. I want you guys to be super liberal with the amount of that cleaning solution that we use. It's a hospital grade cleaning solution. It is super potent. But it works really well if it's left on the surface for a little while. So when you wipe your equipment off, make sure the towel is wet enough. Make sure you get the equipment wet enough that it stays a little bit damp when you put it back on the shelf, and allow that solution to just chill on there for a little while. Don't wipe it dry. You don't want to do that. You want to leave it a little bit damp. Another thing we're going to do, a couple kind of hygiene things here. The first one is let's leave our shirts on until this thing is past us. Let's all leave our shirts on, and that basically all that does is just keeps the sweat kind of on you, and also it keeps your shirt from being one more opportunity to pass something off or leave something behind, or pick something up and take it out with you. So we're going to keep the shirts on, control the sweat, and minimize that opportunity for transfer of anything. The next thing we're going to do is just be conscious. If you're feeling not well, if you don't feel like you should be coming to the gym, no need to tough it out and suck it up and see if you can get a workout done anyway. Go ahead and just stay home, take the day off, and see how you're feeling, evaluate from there. And don't come in and push through a sickness, because we're at a risk here. We don't really know what that might be. So just be smart. If you're not feeling well, just stay home. For yourself personally, I would recommend when you get home, get out of your gym clothes as quickly as you can. Maybe even change at the gym and go home in clean clothes, and then wash those clothes as quickly as you can. So getting your showers and clothes changed as quickly as you can after the workout is going to protect you. That's mostly for you. That's going to protect you and your family the most. So I really recommend maybe even showering at the gym, but if you don't shower at the gym, at least get your clothes off and changed and showered as soon as you get home. Let me see what else I got here. I got a lot of notes. The app. We don't all need to be touching the keyboard and the mouse to put in our scores and check into class. We have an app on our phone for that now. Everybody should be using the Wodify app. If you're not, reach out to Debbie. I'll put a link to her email in this, or her email in this email, or below this post if you're seeing this on the private Facebook group. And I want you to reach out to her and say, hey Debbie, I need to get the app set up so that I don't have to touch the keyboard to sign into class or enter my scores. That's just one more opportunity again for us to be handing stuff off, and we want to be just avoiding that at all costs. Okay, so what are we doing as a gym? Well, we have a cleaning schedule. We're just going to up that cleaning schedule. We're going to make sure that we're cleaning the gym just a lot more frequently, and we're probably going to double what we were doing. The coaches usually have a mandatory high five or fist dap rule after every workout. We're going to suspend that rule. We'll be sticking with the old thumbs up or some other positive gesture to convey satisfaction in the day's workout. I'd recommend you guys do the same. I know you love each other. I know you want to pass out hugs and high fives and fist daps, but for the next couple weeks, it's probably going to be a better idea to not do that, guys. So I know it sounds weird to say this, but we actually want to minimize contact with each other. I mean, we're usually all about showing the love and supporting each other. But times like this, we're going to actually ask you guys to not hand out the high fives and to refrain from that. So coaches are not going to be handing out high fives as they normally would. So don't be offended when coach doesn't give you a high five or a fist dap after the workout. I'm going to have to really think about that, because I love giving fist dap. And I'm going to focus hard on that one. A couple things I need you guys to do as far as keeping in communication with you. We finally got all the gyms onto the Wodify system, And the app is going to be a really pivotal way for us to communicate with you guys as far as workouts go, or also other things. It allows us to give a chance to another line of communication with you. So if you're not already using the Wadify app, we need you to, like I said before, get in touch with Debbie and get that going. If you're not on the private Facebook group, that could be really important moving forward. I'll explain why in a second, but I need you to get on the private Facebook group. If you're not on Facebook, maybe create an alias name and get on there with that. But we need to have, I would like to have everybody in the private Facebook group. I'm aware right now that probably about less than half, well, about half the gym is on the private Facebook group. So I really want to get you guys on there. Again, another line of communication for us to be working with each other, talking to you guys, and keeping everybody on the same page 6 minutes in. A lot of businesses are closing. As of right now, this is Friday night, we're not closing for the weekend. I'm going to keep a really close eye on, what government recommendations are, the CDC. I'm in touch with a lot of local hospitals as far as what they're recommending. And as soon as they tell us to pull the plug, or as soon as some government entity tells us to pull the plug, we're going to be smart. We're going to do what we need to do to protect you guys, to protect the community, and we're willing to do that. We don't want to do that. That is the worst possible scenario for me. As you guys know, with the hurricanes, I always wait to the last possible second because I hate canceling class. But if it's what we have to do, it's what we're going to do. So you're going to need to be on the app, checking your email, and on the private Facebook page. We're going to be making announcements through all of those avenues. If it happens, it might happen fast, and I do not want you guys to show up to an empty class. So make sure you're staying in touch with us any way you can on all three of those platforms. But as of now, I got nothing for you. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Obviously, like I said, if schools close and the government recommends us to close stuff, we're going to take that advice. We're going to do the smart thing, and we're going to do that as well. In the event of closure, we have already begun to make plans to take all of our coaching and programming online. That's why the Facebook group and the MyFitnessPal app are so important. We're going to be conveying the workouts, the home workouts for you, stuff you guys can do at home via those two avenues. Okay, so we plan on coaching classes on the private Facebook group, and you guys being able to log on and view those and literally be able to take a class, in your garage or in your living room, wherever you're at, or in your, wherever you're at, you'll be able to have access to it. We're going to be making those workouts specifically designed to be at home, keeping in mind that you probably don't have any equipment. And we do not want the training to stop. We do not want you guys to think this is a rest day. This is not where we want to be, but we're going to do what we have to do to stay in shape, guys. This virus is affecting the least healthy of all of us. So as we progress through this, it's important for us to stay as healthy as possible. And that means continuing to eat the way you always do, continuing to get your workouts in so that your immune system stays strong so that you guys can fight this thing. Most of us are probably going to be fine, but we have to continue to address our health. We can't look at this as, we got to close the gym for 2 weeks, so we're going to take 2 weeks off. No, you need to be as healthy as ever. You need to be as strong as ever. You need to keep yourself as normal as possible to be ready to fight anything you might get. I think we're all, I don't know how much research everyone else has done, but I think we're all probably aware that, for the most part, younger, healthier individuals don't need to worry about this. So, we need to think about, we're trying to take care of those who took care of us, our parents and our grandparents. They're the ones that are going to be affected by this. They're the people that were probably, you're going to get a cold, but it could be a lot worse for them. So we really need to be thinking about them, guys. Let that be your motivator. Your parents and your grandparents took care of us when we were growing up, and now this is probably one of many instances, but we're going to have to really focus on taking care of them. So in the name of whatever it takes to take care of my parents, I'm going to do whatever I have to do with these businesses in order to keep things in line. So hope you guys understand. This is my first pandemic with the Dirty South gyms, so bear with us as we all tackle this learning curve together. And if you guys have any questions, a lot of you have my phone number. I'll put my phone number in here. Feel free to text me, reach out to me. I'll do my best to get back to you. If you guys overloaded, might be a little backed up, but feel free to reach out to me. I would love to reassure you guys that everything's gonna be fine, and we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna be even fitter on the other side. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you around the Dirty South gyms.